I'm Madiodio Niasse. I'm a member of the GWP Technical Committee for a year now. In my day life, I'm a director of the International Land Coalition, whose secretariat is based in Rome, working essentially on land governance, land reform, agrarian reform. And my interest in joining the GWP Tech is to try to promote land and water governance in order for land and water to be addressed, managed in a coordinated manner. I try to make the case that we have reached a stage in the pressure and the demand for land and water that these two resources have become really strategic, subject to high demand nationally and internationally. As disputed resource, they need to contribute to addressing many of the challenges facing humanity in the 21st century. One is food security. How it is expected to have the food production increase between 50 to 70% in the next 40 years. Where will that come from? There will be clearly land and water has to respond to that challenge. But now, many of the countries where this demand for food are expected have already exhausted their land and water resources. There are other countries where land and water resources are perceived as underdeveloped. So you have a basis for having an internationally disputed resource. The countries that are land and water poor going to countries that are perceived as rich in natural resources in order to take control of the resources. These are really a new geopolitics that is emerging. That's the reason why I try to promote the idea that it is in the interest of GWP constituency, the water community, the ILC community, which is the land community, to bridge gaps, to establish bridges in order to start to talk to each other, in order to have a coordinated approach in which each resource will gain. Because better management of water resources will necessarily require to address the resources that is, in fact, hosting the water, that is the land. The same way, land without water does not have any value, at least from an agriculture point of view. So there is real interest to have these two resources addressed together. So that is a theme that I'm trying to promote as a member of the technical committee. It is part of the work of the technical committee, but also it is part of a collaboration between Global Water Partnership and International Land Coalition.